everybody. Welcome back. It's a very special day and a very special week. She hates this. She hates it.
On a variety of levels.
But you like it. Well, the voice started with the voice.
It started with the singing. I wasn't even thinking
But you like your birthday, don't you?
Not really.
No, really?
No, I'm not celebratory as a person. You know that.
I love everybody's birthdays.
Well, you like birthdays,
birthdays,
you love holidays. I'm not big on holidays. You know how I feel about Christmas.
What are you big on, actually?
Can I get back to you?
You like gifts?
To a point. I mean, that's not a... I'm not crazy about... I'm not that kind of person either, as you know. What am I crazy about? That has to be another show for another day, I think. What interests me and what I'm passionate about. I'll come up with it soon enough. But birthdays are not it. My birthday does not do that much for me. I'm delighted that I was born, and I'm delighted that there is love in my life and people honor me. That's all great, great, great. But I don't like to be the center of attention.
Well, by the way, okay, may I ask our fans to please wish Janet Prensky a happy birthday
already
on our website, okay, or on our fan page.
Thank you.
Please.
Thank you.
And they will.
Thank you.
Because like it or not. Well, that's nice and passive. You don't have to respond or say anything.
I saw your birthday wish on my Facebook page.
HBTY?
Yeah, HBTY. That's warm.
I am very busy.
I wrote back, are you too busy? You're too busy to spell it out?
You have been showered with gifts. Now, just
it's been very nice. It's very nice. It's lovely. But I'm, getting old and I should be. There's a point where, how many more are there going to be?
The option is to not get old.
How is that
Well, not to be here, to not celebrate your birthday at all.
That's upbeat.
No, that's why I rejoice every year.
That you made it another day.
Yeah, seriously.
I think when I hit your age, I'll be feeling that way, too. Okay, I'm kidding.
And only because it's your birthday.
Can you allow?
To respond.
I know. Thank you.
That's
the good thing about birthdays. People have to be nice to you, particularly you.
People have said to me, "How come you let her get away with all that BS on the show?" I'm like, "Isn't that interesting?" Yeah, really.
Know what they're talking about. I
so
can imagine what
you want to get something off your chest.
Is it hot in here?
Or is it me? Okay, did you want to talk? Get a few things off your chest?
I'm embarrassed to live in Boston.
I wanted to congratulate you, but I am too.
I am embarrassed to live in Boston today.
Too bad, huh? Sorry.
The first city that's done its Occupy Wall Street, Occupy Boston, Occupy...
No, New York arrested 700.
Yes, yeah. But New York was the first, but we're the first satellite city to arrest our
and we were doing so
peaceful protesters. With our mayor, and I love our mayor. I love Mayor Menino.
I do too.
And I think he is a PR master. I really do.
Yeah,
and I am
not good.
surprised for him to get the bad PR and sad that.
Tell them what happened.
Well, he feels we've had about 100 people protesting in an area.
He's had enough.
He considers it civil disobedience. That they've gone a little too far. They've come into an area of the Greenway, which is an area of Boston that is not meant for them. It was recently renovated. They're blocking traffic. So he's had enough. But the video is disturbing, and we'll play it now for you, for those who haven't seen it.
We are veterans! Men! We are veterans of the United States of America! We are veterans!
I didn't expect it to be as violent as it was, and I just didn't. And I didn't expect it to be done at 2 o'clock in the morning, so it didn't make the morning papers. It seems a little shady to me. I just don't feel good about it.
It will be making tomorrow's papers. It will be making the 5 o'clock news today.
Oh, absolutely. It made the morning news.
It will make everything
TV
else.
news, but it didn't make the
Might
papers.
make national news even.
I would imagine it already has. But it doesn't make me feel good to live here because I was really pleased that we could have something like that happen in our city.
An expression.
Yes, in a peaceful way like they did in Egypt, like as it all started.
Although that's now in trouble too.
I saw a piece on 60 Minutes on that. Did you see? It's now military run, and it's terrible over there.
It's awful.
That's been a quiet storm.
What it reminds. I'll be honest with you. I have actually been tempted, not tempted, but I've actually harkened back to my 60s and 70s days when I was like, I was out there with the, and
Yeah,
demonstrating,
sure.
and so proud to be part of it. And I was thinking, well, it's too bad I don't have more time to do that because
Honey, you don't even have time to say happy birthday to you, let alone Occupy Boston. Good God.
Good point.
Or as
Very
you would
good
call
point.
it, OB. All right. Anyway,
Well,
so
we
it
are
is,
sorry about that.
but we support Occupy Boston and we support the peaceful demonstrations. And
we ask the police and the cities and municipalities
Yes.
be patient.
Come on.
Come on, it's important. And by the way, it is an important demonstration.
It certainly
It's
is. And it
about
will
time.
affect the elections. These people,
I
this
hope
is
so.
going to.
I hope so.
It will.
I really
It will.
do hope so. Okay, so
All
now
right.
you have other things you wanted to get off your chest.
It's very hot.
I know.
Either
Well, the
it's
AC is
because of
off.
my birthday and I'm having a hot flash. I'm telling you, there's nothing good about your 50s. FYI.
It's not true.
Bank of America, we've been talking about tainted...
Bad PR.
Bad PR. Okay, so
situations.
the mayor who we love, bad PR today. Very bad PR for the Boston mayor. Bad PR for the city of Boston, period. Bad PR for Netflix. You know I've been on my soapbox about Netflix. Now they've done it again.
With Quickster.
Quickster. Whoops. Nopester. Nopester. So no more Quickster. It didn't even happen. It didn't even
I
exist.
know.
It was just a concept, and it's gone.
And I am so angry
that
at the Bank of
company-
America.
and
I've
Bank of
already called
America.
Bank of America and said I'm taking my money out.
And look
you're
how-
going to charge me. You're going to charge me to use my own money.
So
I
what
don't
happened?
think so.
They apologized?
No,
to you?
so I asked my business manager to call them and tell them I'm taking my money out. And they go, oh, no, you've been such a good client since the 80s and blah, blah, blah. And I said, I'm tempted to take it out anyway.
You should. You should.
I really should.
Make a statement. If you're too busy to occupy Boston, you can at least do that.
You're right.
Make a phone call.
You're right.
And
that
look
will
what they're
take
trying to do.
almost as long as occupying Boston.
Well, that's-
Try to get to
be on
the
hold.
right person at the
That's-
Bank of America.
That's a very good point.
Isn't that sad?
And now it says this new thing that they have just done after their debit card debacle.
Oh, they're calling it a debacle?
Well, no, they say it was roundly criticized in recent weeks, but a new change in corporate policy may get a warmer reception. They're going to reimburse gay same-sex employees for the extra taxes they pay for health insurance. So they came up with that, I think, as a way
Well,
to
that's
diffuse.
good. It's not an either-or.
Well,
though, is
no,
it?
of course not. But they're just saying.
Well, okay, we'll charge you, but we won't charge.
What the world is, you get bad PR and you try and quickly get good PR. I mean, we know that because we're in the business, and it is one way to address
We try to help our
things.
clients avoid the bad PR in the first
Well,
place.
yes, but clients aren't always smart.
No. In fact, I had a conversation today
With a not
with a
smart
client. Not a not
Who
smart
shall
client, but
remain
how
nameless.
frustrating it is because they turn you down with a program that you propose, or they tweak it and they say, no, don't do it this way, do it that
Diffuse it.
way, and then they're mad at you when it doesn't work. And I said, wait a minute. Is it my responsibility if this program that you now have tweaked, and it wasn't even her, it wasn't her that did it, it was the people behind the scenes. She had a good point. It's a good point. So it's
setup.
It's a bit of a setup.
Yeah,
It's a bit of a setup.
Well,
Anyway.
clients are imperfect, but they pay us, so we love them too.
Oh, we love, and I happen to love these clients. It's just an interesting situation.
Yeah. And now you've started something because clients are so challenging. You've decided to be your own client, haven't you?
I have. How's that
That's
going?
one way around it.
How's
honey.
that going
That's
for
one
me?
way around it. Well, I find you.
Well,
I'm
wait a
frustrated
minute.
with you because now you're my client. No,
That
no.
doesn't surprise me.
This
Well,
is
here's what we
Anne-Marie's
did.
new venture that
Well,
we've
our
also.
whole
Well, it was your
venture.
idea, and of course our staff and myself support you in everything you do.
We just did probably one of the most successful events this last weekend. That in 27 years, we've had lots of successes, really. We've been very blessed. But we
and some
decided...
humiliating failures.
and some humiliating failures. Mostly because of the weather, but humiliating
we've had
failures.
some tough ones.
But we've decided to now start doing food truck festivals where we bring together 15 or 20 food trucks, and people are loving them.
Loving. We had what are you people waiting an hour for grilled cheese? No offense. Go home, couple of pieces of bread, some American cheese. I don't know what it is.
Not American cheese.
Never. No, I love it.
This is like a Gouda.
In Gouda we trust. That's a good one. Caramelized onions, Gouda, and a very fine, is it Iggy's bread? People. Now I'm getting it. Because I did have one and it was phenomenal. But
or
really,
lobster
we had
or
lobster rolls,
barbecue, or
but our
spoon
wait
or
for
a lot
all
of
of them. You had about 14 trucks or 13
Yeah.
trucks, and an hour at each
an
truck.
hour.
Wow.
And people were mumbling and grumbling, and we're like, well, you don't have to stand here. And we're like, oh no, I'm not moving.
I'm getting that lobster roll.
So we're doing
it was
another
85
one?
degrees. In October, whatever it was, we
Right.
had quite an Indian summer weekend. It was a really fantastic day. And our next one is
The 22nd here in Boston. And eventually we're going to start probably doing them throughout New England.
at least we're going to perfect them in
Maybe
New
the
England,
world.
and then we'll try and take them on the road. They are trucks after all.
How,
Go
Erin,
on the
how are
road.
we doing on time, honey? 10. Okay,
Okay,
still got
we're
a couple
good.
more minutes.
We're good.
So so this is our new venture. We're very excited. We'll put some pictures and some video, God willing, up
And
to
I
show
would and I
everybody.
have heard from a couple of fans. We wish we had food trucks. I mean, really, it's
Let us know, right?
surprising that so many towns at this point do not have them. I mean, it started in California.
Yeah.
It's very hot in New York, of
And it's on the
course.
Food Network.
Oh, yes, they just did the
Network,
show,
yeah.
the
Yeah.
food truck race, or the
Right.
Great Food Truck Race. Washington, D.C. has, what is theirs called? Truckaroo, which is, I hear, highly successful. Now we have Boston, and I think...
Ciao Bella? Or
Oh, Ciao Bella in Phoenix, we
Yeah.
heard about. But I had an email from a fan who lives in Colorado, Paula, who said, I wish to God, you could bring it here.
We're
We've heard
coming,
people
Paula.
in Texas asking for it.
We're coming.
So I think there's going to be a good market for this idea.
Well, I mean, it could be trendy. We don't know. You don't know how quickly it might come and go. But we're riding the trend. That's what we do. And we're going to hope to set up a separate division in our company. And that's how my job for the company, we thought you might enjoy sort of hearing a little bit about what we do. My job is to spot the trend. Sort of before it happens. In this case, it wasn't really before it happened, but it was before it came to New England. And I could see it sort of coming. And we went to a client and tested it with a client earlier this year.
The Pine Hills.
The Pine
in Plymouth.
Hills, yeah. Very, very successful.
Yeah.
And we realized that there was an opportunity to do festivals. Not standalone locations, but festivals where you bring a bunch of them together. And they are very successful. And the event itself was successful, and we had a great time and loved
And
it.
now we just have to figure out how to make some money out of it.
Oh, that.
That's where I come in, isn't it?
Oh, that.
She has all these fabulous ideas, and then I say, are we making any money?
Oh,
we
yeah,
will, we
I
will.
do.
I'm not worried about it at all.
So we're looking forward to it. It'll be a lot of fun.
It's going to be great. And we love to eat, so this works very well
Who
for us.
doesn't?
Who doesn't?
Doesn't.
Everybody does.
And again, happy birthday,
Thank
my friend.
you, and thank you.
Seriously.
And by the time you see this, my birthday will be over. Kind of hurry, thank God. But we'll have fun today and go out and eat some food tonight. More food. It's always about food, isn't it? And drink.
Happy
and we'll see you
birthday
next
to all you
week.
Librans.